This is using functions to solve word problems. Our first word problem, number 3, Lauren and Marisol each bought cookies on Sunday and started eating their cookies the next day. They were trying to eat as many of them as possible before they need to give cookies up entirely for Lent. Lauren took 6 days to eat 30 cookies, while Marisol took 8 days to eat 24 cookies. On what day of the week did they have the same number of cookies still left to be eaten? Okay, so what I did for this one is I numbered my graph. Down at the bottom, I am doing days. And on the side, that'll be cookies. Now, Lauren has eaten 30 cookies in 6 days. So, that's kind of like saying, let's try to just find the average, right? 30 divided by 6 equals 5 cookies per day. So Lauren equals 5 per day. Marisol ate 24 cookies in 8 days. So her average is 3 cookies per day. If we translate those into equations, it's going to be y equals 5 times each day, so 5x. And this one will be y equals 3x, right? So let's go ahead and do Lauren first. Okay, so Lauren, on day 1, she had eaten 0, or on day 0, she had eaten 0 cookies, right? Actually, no, I'm wrong. On day 1, the day she bought them, on Sunday, she had eaten 0 cookies, so we're going to just put a dot right there for that. Then, on the first day, which is really day 2, she ate 5 cookies, right? So we're just going to put a dot there. And on day 3, she had eaten 10, and day 4, she had eaten 15, and day 5, 20, and day 6, she had eaten 25. Okay, that's in the wrong place. You get the idea. Now, we're going to go ahead and draw my line. You should use a straight edge. Oh, and notice what I did. I extended my line when I shouldn't have, because she can't eat 0 cookies, right? Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do Marisol's. Okay, so on day 1, she had eaten 0 cookies. Day 2, she ate 3. Day 3, she ate 6. Day 4, she ate 12. I'm sorry, on day 4, she had only eaten 9. Right, so we're just going to have to draw a new one. 9. Okay, so this graph goes like this. Our question says, on what day of the week did they have the same number of cookies still left to be eaten? Alright, so this one is kind of a brain teaser, because as I was thinking about it, I realized that the only day that they still had the same number of cookies still left to be eaten would have been day 1, because they didn't eat any cookies on Sunday. So, your answer in this case would have to be Sunday, day 1. Right? Because then they just started eating cookies, and they never, until they were done, they didn't have the same number of cookies left any day of the week. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Lois and Joseph started saving pennies on New Year's Day. Lois has 5 pennies and saves 6 pennies every day. So she has 5 pennies to start and saves 6 every day. So that's 6x, right? 6 each day. Joseph has 4, and then saves 2 each day. So those are our equations. Now we can go ahead and graph it. Down here we have days, and here we have pennies. Okay, so we'll graph Lois first. So on day 1, Lois has 5 pennies. Day 2, she saves 6 more. So 11. Oh, that's not, my graphing skills are not very good today. 11. And then we just keep graphing up, right? 23. Okay. Now, with this one, when we graph it, we're going to draw our line. Savings keep going up, right? But we can never get lower than 5 because Lois started with 5 pennies. So we can't extend our line downward. Now let's go with Joseph. On day 1, Joseph had 4. And then each day, Joseph saved 2 pennies. Okay. All right. After how many days will they have the same number of pennies? What do you notice? The graph never intersects. The lines never intersect. So, this means that Lois will always have more pennies than Joseph. So, your answer would be Lois always will have more pennies. Okay, so there really isn't an answer for this. You could also write, empty set as a possible answer, but I would explain it with your little write-up. Lois always has more pennies.